Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Maya Rudolph, a multifaceted talent who redefined comedy. Maya Rudolph has long been celebrated as one of the most versatile and charismatic performers in American entertainment. With her effortless blend of humor, heart, and vocal talent, she has carved out a unique place in comedy, television, and film, earning widespread admiration and numerous accolades along the way. Early life and influences. Born on July 27, 1972, in Gainesville, Florida, Maya Rudolph grew up surrounded by creativity. Her father, Richard Rudolph, is a respected songwriter and producer. And her mother, Minnie Riperton, was a beloved soul singer known for the iconic hit, Loving You. Growing up in such an artistic household shaped Maya's love for performance and helped develop her distinctive comedic rhythm. Despite the early loss of her mother, Rudolph channeled her emotions into art and humor. She later studied photography at the University of California, Santa Cruz. But it was her natural gift for comedy that ultimately set her on a different path. Rise to stardom on Saturday Night Live. Maya Rudolph joined Saturday Night Live in 2000, quickly becoming one of the show's standout performers. Her uncanny impressions, ranging from Beyoncé and Oprah Winfrey to Donatella Versace, earned her instant recognition. Rudolph brought a bold, unpredictable energy to the show, and her musical versatility allowed her to shine in sketch comedy in ways few performers could match. During her 7 years on SNL, she became a fan favorite, helping define the era with her wit, expressive acting, and memorable characters. Success in film and television. After SNL, Rudolph seamlessly expanded her career into film, taking on roles that showcased both her comedic chops and her emotional depth. She starred in hit movies such as Bridesmaids 2011, where her role as Lillian helped cement the film as a modern comedy classic. Inherent Vice 2014, showing her skill in more dramatic, offbeat roles. Sisters 2015, and Wine Country 2019. Highlighting her chemistry with fellow comedians on television. Rudolph found equal success. Her voice acting in animated films like Big Hero 6, The Emoji Movie, and the hit series Big Mouth and Human Resources introduced her talents to a new generation. She earned widespread acclaim and multiple Emmy Awards for her portrayal of the exuberant judge in The Good Place and for returning to SNL as a guest host, where she reminded audiences why she is considered one of the most iconic performers in the show's history. Loot and continued influence. In recent years, Rudolph has taken center stage again with the Apple TV Plus comedy series Loot, where she stars as a billionaire navigating life after a high-profile divorce. Her performance is praised for its charm, comedic timing, and nuanced emotional layers. The role further demonstrates her ability to evolve as a performer while maintaining her signature warmth and humor. A lasting legacy in entertainment. Maya Rudolph's career is a testament to authenticity, resilience, and creative brilliance. Whether she's impersonating global superstars, voicing animated characters, or leading a comedy series, she brings a vibrant energy that resonates with audiences worldwide. Her influence extends beyond the screen. She has helped redefine comedy for women, performers of color, and anyone who dreams of building a career on both talent and originality. With every new project, Maya Rudolph continues to prove that she is not only a comedic powerhouse but one of the most dynamic entertainers of her generation. Maya Rudolph, expanding the legacy of a modern comedy icon, master of characters and impressions. One of the qualities that sets Maya Rudolph apart in the comedy world is her incredible ability to slip into characters with perfect comedic precision. On SNL, she didn't just impersonate celebrities, she embodied them. Her portrayals of Beyoncé, Whitney Houston, Maya Angelou, and Donatella Versace became cultural touchstones, often going viral long before social media became what it is today. Rudolph's character work was equally unforgettable. Whether playing an over-the-top game show host, an awkward backup singer, or a quirky office employee, she displayed a rare duality, the ability to be outrageously funny while still keeping her performances grounded in relatable emotion. The musical talent behind the comedy music has always been a major part of Rudolph's artistic identity. Before her comedy career took off, she was a member of the alternative rock band The Rentals, showcasing her vocal and instrumental abilities. Her musical background became a major asset throughout her career. She often sang in sketches on SNL, sometimes parodying pop stars, other times performing original comedic songs. She provided vocals for films and animated features, showing off her versatility across genres. In 2011, she co-founded Princess, a Prince cover band, further highlighting her deep love of music and performance. Her ability to merge music and comedy gives her a unique presence in Hollywood, an entertainer who can deliver humor, heart, and harmony with equal brilliance. A versatile actress in both comedy and drama. Although best known for comedy, Rudolph's filmography shows a wide emotional range. She has taken on dramatic and experimental roles in Away We Go, 2009, where she starred opposite John Krasinski in a heartfelt, introspective story about love and parenthood. Inherent Vice, 2014, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, her longtime partner, giving her a subtle but memorable role in a complex, noir-inspired film. The Way Back, 2013, playing a complicated adult figure in a coming-of-age drama. She effortlessly alternates between big comedies and smaller character-driven films, proving her adaptability and depth. Voice acting, a new era of success. Maya Rudolph has also become one of the most recognizable voices in animation. Her distinctive tone and expressive delivery have made her a go-to performer for animated characters. She has voiced major roles in Big Hero 6, the Angry Birds movie series, The Mitchells vs. the Machines, Luca Big Mouth, and its spin-off Human Resources, where she voices Connie the Hormone Monstress, a role that earned her multiple Emmy Awards. Connie is considered one of the most iconic adult animation characters of the past decade, blending chaos, warmth, and outrageous humor in a way only Rudolph could deliver. Personal life and collaboration with Paul Thomas Anderson. Rudolph has been in a long-term relationship with acclaimed filmmaker Paul Thomas Anderson since the early 2000s. Together they have 4 children. Despite both being high-profile figures in the entertainment industry, they keep their family life relatively private, focusing on raising their children away from excessive public attention. Their partnership has occasionally crossed into their work. Anderson has cast Rudolph in several of his projects, while she has often inspired moments of humor and warmth in his films. Awards, recognition, and cultural impact throughout her career. Rudolph has received numerous honors, including multiple Primetime Emmy Awards, SNL accolades, and critical praise across film and television. But her cultural impact runs even deeper. She is widely celebrated for breaking barriers for women of color in comedy, especially on SNL, where diversity had long been limited, bringing a fearless, improvisational spirit that opened doors for future performers, remaining authentic and unapologetically herself. Inspiring new generations of comedians and actors. Fans admire her for her ability to make people laugh while also delivering grounded, emotionally rich performances, an increasingly rare combination. Looking ahead, a career still on the rise with the success of Loot and numerous film and television projects in development, Maya Rudolph continues to expand her artistic footprint. Her career shows no signs of slowing down, and audiences eagerly anticipate everything she brings to the screen. From her early days on SNL to her current status as one of Hollywood's most beloved and dynamic performers, Maya Rudolph has built a legacy defined by creativity, resilience, and unmatched comedic brilliance. Maya Rudolph, a deeper look into the craft, influence, and evolution of a comedy trailblazer, a performer rooted in heritage and humanity. Maya Rudolph's unique ability to connect with audiences is a direct extension of her heritage and upbringing. As the daughter of the legendary soul singer Minnie Riperton, Maya carries a cultural legacy that blends music, artistry, and emotional expression. Although she lost her mother at a young age, that loss shaped much of her emotional intelligence and her ability to bring authenticity to both comedic and dramatic roles. Rudolph has spoken in interviews about how being multiracial and navigating identity contributed to her worldview, and, ultimately, her comedic style. She grew up observing people, behaviors, contradictions, and cultural quirks, all of which became raw material for her character work on stage and screen. The art of comedy. Why Maya Rudolph is exceptional. Rudolph's comedic approach stands out for several reasons. 1. Physical comedy without overdoing it. She has an instinctive sense for physical exaggeration, whether it's an eyebrow raise, a dance move, or the tilt of her voice. Her physicality is never forced. Instead, it perfectly complements her characters. 2. Vocal precision. Years of musical training give her extraordinary control of her voice. She can switch accents, tones, and cadence instantly, helping her deliver impressions that feel both hilarious and uncannily accurate. 3. Emotional intelligence. Even when performing absurd comedy, Rudolph brings a sense of humanity. Her characters often feel like real people with real motivations, making her humor resonate beyond punchlines. Resilience and reinvention. After SNL. After leaving SNL in 2007, many performers struggle to define their careers beyond the show. Maya Rudolph, however, used it as a launchpad. She reinvented herself, taking on roles that showed maturity, range, and artistic bravery. She became a go-to collaborator for directors and actors who value authenticity. Kristen Wiig, her longtime friend, formed one of comedy's best duos with her, especially in Bridesmaids. Paul Thomas Anderson, one of the most respected filmmakers of his generation, often highlights her subtle dramatic abilities. Animation studios rely on her expressive voice to bring depth to their characters. This evolution demonstrates Rudolph's understanding of the industry and her willingness to push beyond comfort zones. Representation and diversity. A quiet but powerful influence. Although not always vocal about activism, Rudolph's presence has had a profound impact on representation in comedy. When she joined SNL, there were very few women of color in sketch comedy. She became a symbol of what was possible, and her success made space for others. Her legacy helped pave the way for performers such as Leslie Jones, Sashir's Amada Ego, Wodum, Quintessa Swindell, in film, TV, and many more rising comedians. She changed the culture without needing to center herself in the conversation. Her work spoke for her. Loot, a reinvention for the streaming era. In Loot, Maya Rudolph plays Molly Novak, a billionaire whose life spirals after a public divorce. The series blends comedy with emotional growth, and Rudolph shines as she balances vulnerability, absurd humor, and satire of modern wealth culture. Her
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.